All right, welcome to our, I don't know, fourth, fifth episode of Meet the Team live series. Sorry for the delay. I know everybody's been anxiously anticipating this episode, but we had, as always, technical difficulties. You have to forgive us. We're real estate agents. We're kind of, absorbed in our day-to-day of operations, and 15 minutes out, kind of get surprised with some technical issues. So we think my father, who will be joining us, Charlie Krotzer, is on. Doesn't seem like he can hear us, but Sue, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So thanks for joining us, Dad.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there's a problem now because I can hear myself echoing. Can you turn your volume down?
Talking to me.
Yes.
You just told me to turn it up.
Well, my audio, I think, is being picked up by your microphone.
Well, I turned it down.
All right. It is what it is. Sue, can you play with that sound delay? So for those who don't know, my Aunt Sue, who works on the team as an admin, she was on a previous episode. She does the production work here. And if anybody tuned into our Hausman Trophy event, I think we had the same problem with your computer, Dad, did we not?
What's that? I have the volume turned down. I can't hear you.
Turn it up then, I guess, because I can hear myself either way. Do you have a headset?
Do I?
Yeah.
I guess I can get my... I don't know if these will work or not.
All right, let's give it a go. Well, hey, Sue, why don't you put yourself and Pat on so that I'm not just talking to myself.
Actually, I don't think I have a connection for a headset.
There we go. Hey, Pat and Sue. You guys are here in the Echo too, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Are you okay?
That sounds good, I think. Nope, I can still hear myself. Why is that?
You good?
It's better, right?
Yeah, I can hear him. I'm fine.
No, Pat and Sue aren't saying anything.
There's a big delay though.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
All right. So if you haven't joined in before, we have been interviewing members of the team just so that you can get to know them, kind of humanize your experience if you do work with us. And we have an interview here today with my father, my mentor, Charlie, or known as also to people who went to high school with him, Charles Lynn Krotzer. And Dad, thank you for joining us today. I know you were super excited about jumping on with us.
Yeah.
We're like 3 minutes out and he wasn't logged in. Dad, you love technology, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Dad.
What would you like to know?
Tell us how you grew up. Where'd you grow up?
Oh my. I'm a farm boy. Came from the northern part of the state, little cow town, Liberty, Pennsylvania, about 15 miles north of Williamsport. And my father burnt the barn down, so he got a new job driving a truck. Brought him here.
Yeah, so Dad, you essentially grew up in Brigadoon, right?
Yes, in Hellam, Fitzpatrick Lane.
Yeah, it's a Brigadoon. If you're not familiar, it's it's Hellam Borough. Yeah, Hellam Borough.
That is Borough. Yeah.
And you are one of 6 children?
One of 6. The middle kid.
Okay. How long have you been doing real estate?
Started doing real estate in August of 1979, so it's 41 years.
So you've achieved a Realtor Emeritus status at 40 years. He doesn't have to pay dues anymore.
I don't have to pay my dues.
Awesome.
And they give you a pretty little pin.
They do. Yep. And Dad, you've been with Remax for a good period of time. In fact, they honored a fake anniversary with you, I think, a few years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, I've been with Remax actually 35 years. I had two 20-year anniversaries with Remax because I don't know what
they messed it up. So, hey, nobody call us right now. It's gonna come up on the feed.
Oh.
So, Dad, you gotta tell us a little bit more. I mean, you got a wife. Tell us, do you have any more kids, grandchildren?
Well, I have 6. 2 of them are yours.
That's right.
Yeah, the biggest joy of my life, all my grandkids. They're all close by, and I can see them most of the time. And of course, they're all beautiful and all very smart.
Who do they take after?
I don't know. The milkman.
All right. Well, let's dive into these questions here. I feel like I'm pulling teeth.
Sorry.
I feel like I know some of these answers. Is there a product you couldn't live without? I have a guess. Does anybody else want to guess a product that you can't live without?
Oh man, I gotta have my TV.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
okay.
You need something to eat? Yeah.
Anything.
I could live without it. In fact, when I decide to go kind of on a diet, I go off soda altogether. But I have to have something to mix my Captain Morgan with, so.
Yeah, Dad's a big Captain Morgan's guy. So anytime I want to give him a little treat, it's either Captain Morgan's or a Dairy Queen gift card.
Yeah, that'll work.
I have a question. Tell us about your first job.
My first job, I was actually working on a farm doing hard labor.
Which you still do to this day. You do a lot of labor around your house.
Well, I was doing it yesterday.
I saw you.
But I didn't overdo it. I'm okay. Took my back medicine last night.
All right, Pat, I'm going to ask you to give the outsider perspective here. What's the epitome of Charlie?
He's like a mythical being around here. He's very, he doesn't, I don't see him too often, but when I do, I always have good encounters with him. And from everyone that talks about him, he seems very knowledgeable. He's been around a while, very wise with the real estate business, and just someone I'd like to get to know a little bit more.
Yeah, so Dad, you need to show, and Dad will be showing up more at the office because he's our lawn boy for right now.
Yep, I'll be there. Nothing but onion grass to mow. Yeah. Just onion grass to mow now. Not quite long enough to mow.
If anybody, you still walk the hill, don't you, Dad?
I do when the weather gets nice. It's too cold in the morning. I'm up at 5 o'clock. I walk the hill when it's daylight, but it has to be at least 60 degrees. Otherwise,
a lot of you always say, I see your dad walking the hill. He walks up Cool Creek, and you have quite the collection of golf balls, right?
Oh yeah, more than I'll ever use.
So you want to give some away if anybody tunes in?
If they're interested, I got crates full.
We don't have any participation. Period. I was hoping we'd get our friends from the Philippines in here today too. That'd be a joy.
They've been blocked.
Did you block them?
I did.
Oh, that was good for numbers.
Well, who knows what they would have said. I have another question for Charlie. If you could relive one moment in your life, what would it be?
Relive it? Wow, that's tough. I don't know. Yeah, that's hard. I don't have an answer for that. What I would relive.
Okay.
It is a
There's
hard
some other
question.
things that to me like defines my father. Big time into movies and collecting things. You should. I wish you could show him your living room. You've got like this like movie theater type of thing. You've got like a display. You put different movie posters in that. You've got
It's a
Star
marquee.
Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Tell us about that interesting stuff.
Oh gosh. Well, it's a collection I've put together over a lot of years. I wouldn't buy stuff that wasn't on sale, but if you wait long enough, stuff goes on sale. And most of my movie collection is in Blu-ray. I have some in 4K. My TV is actually a 3D TV in my office. They quit making those. I guess they weren't very popular. Kind of like a Betamax. If I buy it, they just get rid of it. So that, but I have a lot of movies and a lot of TV series that I get to watch. Actually, I watch those usually when I'm on the treadmill in the morning.
All right, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Things people can relate to.
Well, going back a number of years, Fringe, you know, the
Nobody
X
watches
Files.
Fringe.
No, the X Files. That was fun. NCIS. Everybody likes NCIS. Blacklist. Elementary. The Mentalist. I have The Mentalist. All the series of that. And Big Bang Theories. I've got all that. I still watch that. It's funny every time I see it, and I've seen every episode probably more than once.
All right, I don't know who did that. Sue, are we doing a giveaway for a car wash? We have 6 people watching. I would put something in the ticker because people like lock in and out of this. Melissa Hagman, thanks for joining us. She likes NCIS.
Hi,
Sue, is
Melissa.
that you that said about the car wash?
Yep.
All right, so just put in the chat, Facebook chat, how you know Charlie. Maybe you don't know him, and you can say that too, but enter for a chance to win a car wash benefiting the Rotary Club of Eastern York County, which Charlie's a member of. I am also a member of the Rotary Club. Dad, you're part of historic Wrightsville.
Correct.
Member of Trinity Lutheran Church. So anyways. All right. Let's go with, I have one more question, unless you guys want to, Dave doesn't know yet, unless somebody else wants to ask a question, but I'm going to give my last one. Name something that most people would be surprised to know or learn about you.
Probably that I play the guitar
Okay.
poorly.
No,
He's a
he's
big
good.
James Taylor fan. I used to think when I was little, I used to think he sounded just like James Taylor. I don't think that anymore.
I did too when I was little. I do have a question for Charlie, but I want to comment on what your question was, Nathan. Martha and I were talking about this the other day, and I think people would be surprised to know that Charlie worked at Pleasant Acres, and what he did for the residents was a very compassionate thing. So maybe tell a little bit about that job.
Oh, that was back in the days before they unionized even. I was in charge of a whole ward of men, essentially. You had to take care of them. You know, it was sometimes not the most fun job, but somebody has to do it.
I think that's admirable.
Yep.
Well, my last question, and I know I asked Kelly this too, because I think it's interesting, is what's one of the strangest things that you saw or discovered at a house you were showing to someone?
Boy, that goes back a long time. Back when I was at Century 21, we were doing property tour of a multi-unit down in Doctors Road down in York, and we were looking through apartments, and we were in an apartment where we discovered a fella that didn't have any clothes on, sleeping, and he kept sleeping, maybe because he had a pretty good stash of marijuana in his closet.
I had a
That was
listing
quite
just this
strange.
past year that was just like that. The guy, I went upstairs and this guy was just passed out on the floor. And I like kind of made some noise, like, oh, sorry. And he just stayed asleep. So I just got the heck out of there.
Yeah, the funniest thing at the time, there was a fellow that was working part-time as an agent. He was also a city cop. I don't know. I don't think he ever turned him in, but
Interesting.
I guess that did come with the property.
yeah, Frank Tortorici.
All right. Anybody else want to put their name in the hat? I only have 2 people that really didn't even do as instructed here, but Melissa Hagman, we put you in the drawing. Dave Nace,
Aubrey.
has been put into the drawing. All right, Aubrey, you want to put Aubrey in there?
I got one more question for you.
All
Go,
right.
Pat.
So you like movies and TV. If there was a movie about yourself, which actor would you want to play you?
That's a good question.
Well, there's nobody pretty enough.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, yeah, maybe Matthew McConaughey.
I'm
Matthew
thinking,
McConaughey.
It's
I'm
interesting.
thinking Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Jim Parsons.
Yeah, he was a little bit taller. Jack Nicholson.
Nah, not Jack Nicholson. He's too cool.
That is funny.
All right. I always thought Dad kind of looked like the dad on Wonder Years, but he's dead, isn't he?
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe.
not. All right. I'll look. Dan Lauria. Doesn't say he died, so we still have hope, maybe. All right. All right, so I got 3 people here. Let me see. Did anybody else chime in?
Let's
Ed
get a car
Harris.
wash.
Aubrey said that he looks like Ed Harris. I don't even know who that is.
Oh yeah, she's right. That probably is the closest to somebody that looks like
Okay,
him.
yeah, I can see that.
Ed Harris.
Truman Show.
We even
Apollo
have a
13.
pretty similar hairline.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, I can see that. Even some of like the facial expressions, I can see that. All right. All right, Aubrey said not to enter her, so I'm just going to leave it in here, and if it lands in her, I'll spin it again because I don't feel like taking it out. All right, I'm going to switch to my screen share. Can you see it? Doesn't look like I can see anything.
No, can't see
There
it.
we go.
There it is. There
All
it
right,
is.
can you see it? I'm going to hit spin.
Not spinning. There it goes.
How many times do I have to do this?
Dang it, Aubrey! Let's
Let's do
get
it for real now. That was practice.
Melissa Hagman!
There, Melissa.
All right. All right. Congratulations, Melissa.
And that
you
was
wanna
real
start?
applause.
Yeah, that was real. We didn't need any sound effects for that. So we got a Mr. What's this called? Mr. Hotshine or something? Mr. Car Wash?
I don't know what they call it anymore.
Mr. Hotshine,
What's
something
it called?
else.
Mr. Hotshine or something at one time?
No, I don't think it was Mr. Hotshine.
Where
Yes,
have you been going?
All
Mr.
right,
Car Wash.
I'm gonna do some research and I'm going to back that up. I swear it was Mr. Hotshine. Somebody comment and
No.
tell me. Dang it. The cloisters.
Well, Charlie and Nathan, hang on. We're going to see some pictures of Charlie and his family as we exit. And you can dance it out.